What is up, music lovers? Thank you very much for joining us on another segment here on Severo Music Studios. Here on the couch, I am honored to have another local artist. You can say he's across a blend of genres. And why I'm truly honored is because this man's management team, Population 1, actually reached out to me to ask if he can actually do a segment on the show. And I said, of course, I'm all for uplifting our artists in our community. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome for Mr. Liam Majiet.
Ooh, let's go.
How are you doing today, bro?
No, I'm good, and you?
I'm all good, man. Thanks so much for coming. Now, just to get started, I see your videos online, how it started, and like where it's grown to now. I mean, one of your last releases has got over 10,000 views right now.
That's correct. The way I pushed 2 years ago wasn't as great as I'm pushing now. So,
right.
Speaking between me and you, I'm only basically 2 years in the game.
Only 2 years in the game, and what would you say your genre is?
R&B, hip hop. I can do pop if you want. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And how did this all start?
I was part of a team called YHO Music. So my initial name was Liam YHO. But after a while, you realize that you can do this on your own. We were part of a group. We were about 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
And then I was at this concert, this show, amazing show at this high school. I thought to myself, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna make it. This is not for me. I went on the stage. I performed last, basically. So there was 3 people in the song. Myself, another 2 guys.
Right.
And then what happened is they were going first, and I'm worried, I'm stressed. My first time on stage at high school, you know, what a big crowd for me personally. And then I was on stage. You know what happened? First guy performed. I was nervous, worried. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna get this right? And then thirdly, I came into the game, sang, did my music, did my part, and you know what happened? Everyone was going wild. I thought to myself, no, this is for me. I can do this every time. Yeah.
Okay, and tell me, besides like maybe the high school, what are the other stages you've maybe been on and that you can really also take back some of the experiences like you told us now?
So I performed at a show. It was a performance at Watergate Mall. It was a competition actually. I came in the semi-finals, then got knocked out by a singer. I mean,
right.
You know, people favor singers.
Yeah. I'm instrumentalist, whatever. So they always favor the singers. Yeah, I know how it goes, man.
Yeah, and then I performed at a couple of clubs, Nomad. And
shout out to Nomad.
Shout out to Nomad. And then I did at another high school as well. So I did at Eros School of Skills High School. I don't even know.
Yes.
I did Bridgetown High.
Eros, yes. Yes, that's so familiar to me. They're still... It was for fundraiser, I think. Man, this was years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I did my own school, which I was on. That was a couple of years ago. I did South Peninsula.
A couple of years ago. How old are you now, man, if I can ask?
21, turning 22.
20. Wow, okay. Yeah. Man.
So, basically what I was saying, I'm only 2 years in the game. I started in 2018, which makes it initially 4 years, basically. You understand?
That's still a very short time, man.
So the problem is that 2 years I didn't count because I didn't take my music serious that time like I'm taking it now. And that's why my views is moving and moving and moving.
Sure.
Yeah.
Progression moves like that. You have some dry phases.
Yeah.
Then, you know, and must never be discouraged if things don't work out. I mean, I just love this saying that winners are losers who never gave up.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, to actually find your music, whatever, where can actually people follow you on social media?
So my social handles are Instagram is Liam_Majiet, YouTube Liam Majiet, Twitter Liam Majiet, Facebook Liam Majiet, Spotify Liam Majiet. It's simple. Liam. You know how to spell Liam. Majiet is a bit difficult. Majiet.
It appears right here if you can't spell it, is right there. Now, getting on with that, you've told us now about one of your better experiences. Do you have maybe some epic fail stories that, you know, let's just get it all and whatever, because I mean Wikipedia don't have Liam Majiet, so let's hear about the experiences that we wouldn't find on normal interviews and all that.
So this is my worst experience I have. I didn't tell anyone. Maybe I told my partner. But I was at school, and everyone knew that I'm a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of hate and there's a lot of...
Yeah.
And then I've challenged this guy. He asked me, let's battle. And a freestyle battle. And I'm, honestly speaking, I'm not as good.
You're not a
as
freestyler.
as
Okay.
when I write.
Right.
But what happened is we versed each other. And the guy, everyone was cheering for him. And no one was cheering for me. And I was like, you know, this is not going well.
Made you feel like that small.
I felt small. And then people started realizing that the guy that rapped, he actually used his own old verses. He wasn't freestyling.
Yeah.
And then they were all like, you were fraud, you were fake. Yeah.
That's not always the case, you know. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Freestyle means freestyle. You gotta make it up on the spot. Yeah. You gotta pick stuff out of nowhere. Yeah. I tried my hand at the rap game in high school. I mean, we all thought we could, you know, do it as soon as we get like 4 lines. We're like, oh, this is gonna drop. That's what happens when you're like 15 and just getting into music, a fresh student of music, and you explore the genres. Alright, now, only being 2 years in the game, right? And I also saw how like your videos are made, you know, how everyone started out, but who actually produces your music?
Honestly speaking, myself and my partner. I call her my manager, my all. She does everything for me.
That's beautiful.
She's the best, the greatest manager I could ever ask for. Can't complain. And the nicest part about this is, if I tell her this is that I don't like that, she will say she don't like that. Then we come to a disagreement, and then what we do is we choose the middle part, which means we both agree with. That's what I like about it.
So you guys, between you two, actually produce the beats?
Yeah, I make my own beats, create my own beats. I sometimes use internet beats. So, So, but most of the time I'm using internet beats because you don't get that quality that I actually want with my beats.
I understand.
Yeah. So, but who did that? Drake did that when he started up. 50 Cent did it.
Yeah, sure.
Eminem did it. They did these mixtapes on other people's
of course songs,
other people's beats, and they.
So that's where you are probably at this stage right now. Yes. You know, until you get to a place where you can actually. I understand. I'm still a student of producing. I've been a recorder for a long time, but in the producing game, I'm still fresh, and it's something that you never stop learning, people. Yeah. And even though you reach success, then the passion almost goes away when you reach a point of success, which should never happen. Well, we hope never happens. We always want to feel inspired. That is great, man. And your what does your songs actually speak about?
Yeah.
What do you think a lot of your songs represent? Is there a message that you always like to get across? And we also have some songs that just feel good songs, and something that just came upon.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I only write about truth to myself, honesty. So I see this in the previous interview that I had with IP Up. And I'm always gonna say the same thing to you now. So what I write about is what I experience, what I know about, what I know is right. So I write about cause, but in the sense that I don't have it. So I'm doing a contradiction basically to my music. I'm saying because all the young artists today, they rap about cars, money.
Right.
So what I do is I diss that and I put it in a track and make it sound like it's part of that. Because in this game you have two things: you either join them, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna join rapping about cars, money. If I don't have a car, if I don't have money, if I don't have millions in my account, why should I say to my song, I got $1 million in my account, I got this, I got that, I got that. If I don't have, and then the second thing is, you either verse them, in other words, beat them. So that's what I do.
Beat them or join them.
Yeah. So that's what I do. And then where singing is concerned, I normally write about love. So I don't know if you checked my old stuff out. I have singing songs, a couple of singing songs.
Yes, I saw You Say. I saw what's that emoji music video?
Unnecessary Arguments.
Unnecessary Arguments, yeah.
So those things are how I feel at that time. Yeah. But I have a new EP coming out. It's called Contradiction. And then I have another EP that I'm writing. Is Love, basically. It's my first EP I'm writing to my partner about her. So all the old songs, all my past. This is my my new life, my new style, and you guys are gonna enjoy it.
Well, that we can definitely look forward to, and if you guys are interested in following, I'll give the link in the description below. Please feel free to comment if you'd like to know anything via Severo Music Studios through to Mr. Liam Majiet. Now, just the last question that I always ask pretty much every artist that does this segment is, you still like new in the game, still coming up and all that. So you've somehow found your inspiration and motivation that pushes you. So to the other aspiring young artists that are sitting on a lot of talent, maybe don't have the resources, whatever, what is your maybe words of encouragement?
Firstly, contact me. Simple. Contact me. I promise you, I'm not gonna charge you anything. If you got it, I will help you. And secondly, keep pushing, keep going. Be true to yourself. Don't rush at it. Take your time, but push as hard as you can. And don't put anything else before your family. Remember, family is important.
Mm-hmm. That is one thing that I also do notice about my artists that have families, is that as passionate and as much as they grind with their music game, nothing, they say, first and foremost, I'm a family man. I take care of my family first, and that's awesome to see where people's priorities lie, despite what it may look like on the face of things. But that is not all that we're hearing from this man today. He's here for an exclusive performance. So what are we hearing today?
Drug addiction. I wrote this single for my partner, actually, my manager, my all.
Drug addiction. So what does the story entail?
Drug addiction basically means that I compare my female, my woman, to a drug or alcohol, basically. Not in the sense that I do drugs, but everyone knows that drugs is addictive, that alcohol is addictive. So I'm putting it in the sense of a human being, my partner, saying that.
So it's a metaphor.
Yeah, there we go.
That is awesome. So, from Severo Music Studios, this is Mr. Liam Majiet, live here in Severo Music Studios. One rhythm, one life, people.
Hold me down. She's the one who loves my son. She's the one who's down for me. I lose my touch without you. True. She's like alcohol. She's like drugs to me. Man, I'm addicted to her and her body, physique. No one but you can hold me down. No one but you is beautiful. No one but you can steal my heart. No one but you can pull my heart apart. Yeah. She's the one to hold me down. She's the one who loves my sound. She's the one who's down for me. She's the one I keep in mind. She's the one who's one of a kind. She's the one who's price a dime. She's the one who's fine as wine. Thick body, big eye, night eyes, cute size, strong tough, C cup, firm ass, with class. She's so bad it drives me mad. She don't need no makeup on. She's so perfect without it. Baby, you know you drive me crazy. Hold me down. She's the one who loves my son. She's the one who loves my son. She's the one who's down for me. I lose my touch without you. I'm gonna lose my touch. She's like alcohol. She's like alcohol. She's like drugs to me. Man, I'm addicted to her and her body, physique. No one but you can hold me down. No one but you. No one but you.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Liam. I want to say a big shout out, big thank you to Severo Studios. If I can enjoy his videos, you should go check it out. Remember, one rhythm, one life.